Hello.
Yeah. Today we've got a special guest, Blaxx, Must Talk TV.
Yeah.
We've been looking forward to having this. Obviously, we've done a little thing ourselves, innit?
Yeah.
Now just returning the love, man. So
Yeah,
it's
man,
good
bless,
to get you on there.
Yeah,
but can you just tell me a bit about yourself and your journey from here to Jamaica and
Yeah. So my name is Blaxx. Well, my name is Damien. Most people know me as Blaxx in the community. I run a local business in the community for the past 10, 11 years. Yeah, and I also run a channel called Must Talk TV, which I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with.
Tell them your business if you want, man.
Must Talk TV is like, my
YouTube channel,
my YouTube channel, my local, for the locals, just to keep everyone updated, what's going on in the community, you know what I mean? Because, but originally, I'm from Jamaica, was born, grew in Jamaica. I came here at age 19.
Yeah, whereabouts in Jamaica?
So I was born in Maypen, but then I moved to St. Anne's, then I moved to Kingston. So I'm kind of like a jewel right around. Yeah.
So you come here.
How old was you when you come?
19.
You said. And did you come on your own?
No. So first I came London. I came Walthamstow, and then I was down there for maybe like a year, and then I come Manchester, and then since I've been down there, I've not been back.
So what made you like? Decide to stay in Manchester, or that you fall in love with it?
I did, For example, the first thing was the rent, innit?
Big difference.
It's mad different, bruv. You get me? Because when I in London for like a little box room there, it was like 8 ton at the time, you know what I mean? Yeah. Down there you could get a house for $350 at the time, you know what I mean? Easy, 3 bedrooms, all of that. You got me with back garden, you know what I mean? Driveway, the whole lot.
It makes sense.
Did you have the family then in London, or was you only when you
fam, my journey is different, because I come here on my own, at 19, no family, no nothing.
Was it not a daunting journey for you? You didn't even have family waiting for you in England?
Nah, bro. I didn't have no one waiting for me here, bro. So I came here as a loner, innit? Because it was a decision for me, really. It was a deep one, really, because I had to decide in Jamaica, things wasn't going too good. And I kind of get caught up in certain situations, as in, it is a lot you get to.
You could went down the wrong, getting in trouble and whatnot.
I wasn't really getting in trouble, but
sometimes trouble finds
you. Because I was running business from Jamaica, so I was selling in the street from I was 15 years old. I left school, and then at 17, I built my own shop. So this technically now is my second business I'm running like for myself.
Yeah, so you've always had that
entrepreneur kind of thing.
Yeah, I've always been an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when I come here now, at 17, 18, I kind of got myself in a little bother, and I decided that, I need to make a move, because I'm just gonna keep on getting in these situations, because sometimes it's the environment, you know what I mean, that you're in, you know what I mean, and I didn't have any options of getting out. I didn't have anyone to say, oh, they're gonna help me to do this or do that. So for me, I had to make a drastic decision, you know what I mean, to risk my life, risk my freedom, and says, you know what, I'm trying for the UK. You know what I mean? I never had any thought of coming to any foreign country beforehand, because I didn't have anyone to say that they're gonna take me here, you know what I mean? So I never really thought about it. Then, like I said,
you sound like when all our parents come over, innit? When they come over on their own, you've done the same thing.
This is mad, though. You get me? Yeah. So when I come in London, and then I was there around a couple of friends and that, and then I come to Manchester, because it was long, innit? Because in London, my uncle told me that my friends that I came around, they was planning to kill me.
Shit.
So it kind of tripped to my head, innit? I'm like, why do I want to do my things? I don't really, you know what I mean? But it wasn't my friends like that, but you know what I mean? Associates.
Associates, innit?
Yeah, so my big uncle, which is my dad's uncle.
Sorry.
So I believed him as family, yeah. But what happened is I loaned him some money at the time. You understand, a grand.
Right.
So he was tricking me. But
he was looking to get rid of you.
He was looking to get rid of me, but I didn't know that because I believed in him, innit? So I said, okay, you know what?
Do you believe family?
You believe family, and as a bigger uncle as well, a great uncle, you're telling yourself, you know what I mean, he's gonna have your back. So what happened is I come to Manchester. Now he told me that he had a auntie in Manchester, which I didn't know, and he sent me down here to her house, which is in Wally Range. So when I come down there now, I rang him now and I said, yo, uncle, where I going? You have the money there for me? And he went, why? So once I heard that, I know, like, you know what I mean, the thing's done, innit, So the man them that I was around, I took like the chain, the watch, everything, bro. You know what I mean? Phones, everything that I could see. Cause I'm like, yo, you're planning to do my things, innit? You get me? So, F it, you get me? Yeah. So so they rang me. They went to the house and they're like, yo, Blaxx, where I going? Where you there? So I'm like, yo, you man plan to kill me, bro. My man's like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, so he's like, who tell you that? I says, my uncle. So the first question they asked me, bro, and that's where the penny drops in it. It says, bro, we don't know your uncle. Who's your uncle? He don't know us. So how does he know that? But like I said, I was naive. I was 19, innit? I was believing in my uncle, you know what I mean? And it's bad, innit?
So did you sort that situation out with them, or did you just like...
Nah, that was dead, you know, bro. I've not seen them. If I see them, man, now I probably don't even know what they look like, bro. Because they look like how many. I didn't.
So what, you know, I mean, you got your shop and that. So what made you start getting into like doing what
the YouTube
thing?
So the YouTube thing was like, it was just finding something to do, to be honest. You know what I mean? And I didn't originally intend to. Well, I didn't know it would have the effect that it had, But I've always wanted to do something as a, you know what I mean, in my free time on my own, get me,
So it's like a pastime for you then, isn't it?
It was a pastime, because at the time, I was at Dexter, rest in peace, Dexter. Dexter gave me a space in the back of his shop to run a fish. So I had my shop there, but the shop was doing okay. And this was in the pandemic. And I said to Dexter, I wanted to open a second business, you know what I mean? So he said to me, Blaxx, come and use the back of the shop, run a little fish business and meat and that. So I've gone there.
What, just selling meat and fish?
Selling meat and fish, fresh fish, you know what I mean? So I would wake up 3 in the morning, go Smithfield, get my fish and that, come back, go back to bed, wake up, then go open the shop on Hume High Street, then sort that shop out, wait for staff to come in for 10 o'clock, then I leave there, come to Dexter's, set up the fish stand. I'm there all day till 7, clean up back 7, then I leave there and go back to Hume High Street from 7 till 11, you know what I mean?
You keep be a go-getter, you kept busy, innit?
You gotta be.
You gotta be for real,
So in the meantime, I was sat outside Dexter's, you know what I mean, not making any sales, because obviously a lot of people didn't know about the fish and all that. So I just started recording. So the first people that I record was Super Click, guy called Super and Harsman. They was having a conversation outside Richie about some sound system and all that. And I said, yo, can I record them on them? And they're like, yeah, man, and I record them, and then we are going. But then, to be honest, you know when the man them scared of the camera, innit? This is the most, innit? A lot of man like, yo, man, I dip on the camera thing, you know, you get it,
I know, but you also have to come through all of that, innit?
Bro, it's mad. Some people don't even know what it takes, bro.
Blaxx, this is what I'm trying to say to you, but you got to think outside the box. So, like, obviously now, like, like to a little, say to like a young child that's growing up, a little black kid inside, like, you know, you got your little daughter out there. So, But like, you know, like, just like, you know what I mean, you started something, innit? You know what I mean? I don't want to go into all like the logistics and the money or whatever, do you know what I mean? 'Cause some people think that as soon as you do this YouTube thing, you're gonna be rich the next day. You know what I mean? It's a long thing, innit? You know what I mean? It's a hobby thing. It's a long process. But like I'm saying to you, like if another kid's got the same thing as you, like
vision,
and you're from here, you're there from here. You can do something, innit? You can do your own thing. You can be an entrepreneur. Even if you fail, you've tried at least. You get me?
So like I said to you at the start, I start using my phone, and over 2 years, almost 3 years after, I'm still using my phone. You know what I mean? So it's not about the money and whatever. Like you said, it's something. You know what I mean? And for me, when I see the effect it had on the community, you know what I mean?
Watching them videos.
Watching them videos. Because what you have to realize with Mosai TV now, it's like a lot of people, so there's more people. Mosai to me is like Jamaica.
Yeah.
So what I said that to say this, because there's more Jamaicans living outside Jamaica than inside Jamaica, and it's the same thing. There's more Mosaidian living outside Mosai than in Mosai. You understand what I'm saying to you? So if you do the maths in it, a lot of people move away from Mosai,
but you're still letting them see.
But they still want to stay connected to Mosai.
Even there's people who don't want to be around there, or just don't want. You know, sometimes it's not a good memory for certain people. But even like, I look on it as this thing as like, you know, even like the old people who want to go on. Like from the funerals and like what look back on it, it's something to look back on, innit? Do you get what I mean? It's a memory.
Even if you couldn't make it to the
even if you couldn't make it to the funeral, if you want to send it in Jamaica or you get wherever you are, you can watch it. You get what I mean?
It is.
So
it is, and it's very important because a lot of people, like I said, you've got disabled people, you've got people who are at work, you've got people who just can't make it in the you know what I mean, because of whatever reasons. So when I go there, I make that time and I record it, then someone can go home and then view it. But I don't just record because I had to get the consent from the people, whoever funeral it is, because people think I just turn up and record from most part.
So you actually have to go and talk to the families.
I have to go and talk to a mutual person of the family and who can give me, because I have got consent before, and then other family members rang me and says, yo, take it down because he's not supposed to give you consent. So like I said, people don't understand what you go through.
Well, you have to learn that though, innit, all the time.
You had to learn it all the time, you know what I mean? You've gone, you're filmed, and people say, oh, me no wine at the camera. Take me out of the camera. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you're like, yo, but listen, the people that want the thing recorded.
Yo, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes when man in the dance, I sort of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone's free this thing, you get me? I've been seeing that dance behind woman. You get me? So,
No, you're right. So the first incident happened where I blow up a man like that, I seen the man and his thing.
What's that brought a man on top with
it does, bro. And I can't, you know what I mean? The first incident where I blow one of my bridges. But I didn't know that, you know what I mean? Because I seen the man with his thing and I thought it was his personal thing. I didn't know man's got wife at home, bro. You know what I mean? So my man come and says, yo. So no, his brethren see me and says, yo, Blaxx, you mess up my man thing, brethren. I said, what you talking about, brother? They said, yo, the thing where you... I said, brother, I thought that was my man's wife, bro. He's like, nah, my man's wife is at home, brother. I says, yo. So I'm thinking now, my heart's pounding to go and chat to my man now, innit? Like, yo, how is this gonna turn out? So I gone to my man, I says, yo, brother. Well, I go and he says, Blaxx, listen. Everything cool, man. Watch, it's not your fault. And I'm like, okay. So I says, brother, tell me something. Is that not your missus? He's like, nah. It's like my missus is at home, bro. I've been with her for 20 odd years. So, bro, the thing messed me up, bro. You get me? So I said, okay, cool.
You know what, man in the hood, bro. Man can get classy.
But check this, bro, 2 days later, I catch my man at a next event 3 times with the same thing, bro. You get me? So now I've got to go home now, do my homework, edit him out, make sure I run through this clip.
You know about editing nowadays.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You get me? I had to edit him out. But this is the next thing, I said to people, if I see your Gav, and you don't say to me, you don't want to be on the camera. I can't know that. So in my head, there's nothing for me to edit out. You understand it? So unless you said to me, Nitro, like, yo, Blaxx, listen, I was over there with that thing, you know, can you edit me out, please? No, I'm just saying, I'm just saying,
just anyone who wants to know, if you see Blaxx, you know, you make sure you approach him, you don't want to be on that video.
You've got to approach me to let me know.
But you're just doing your thing, to be honest.
I'm just doing that. So I'm going to show you right now, I got a man, that used to come in my shop, spend money with me, bro, and he don't speak to me, bro. Now, and that's because it's the same situation. He's out at Westwood Street with a thing. I've catch him, his wife at home seeing him. But I'm saying, like, if man don't come to me and say to me, bro, you know what I mean? How can I know? So all a man's got to do is approach me and says, Blaxx, listen, can you take me out? Because I got man out there that every time they see me somewhere, a man just find a way to get to me. He find a way every time. Come around the camera, juke me in my side. Yo, I'm here. You get me?
Oh, the gal at home now, bro. This is what's going on.
All of them, bro. You know what I mean?
free.
You get trust, man.
So yeah, go on outside.
I got some man there now.
Come on. Yeah, man.
I got
watching
some,
it, man. The guy never free.
the dude, bro. I got some man
Okay.
there now, and as soon as they see me, they go Blaxx.
Yeah. Okay.
I know what that means. Innit? I said, all right, cool. You're on that side.
Okay.
Just edit that thing out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I had a man ring me, bro, in the morning. Yeah. His mother-in-law, not
Yeah.
his woman, you know, his mother-in-law. Watch the thing, seeing him in a dance,
Right,
whining and the thing, yeah.
And then she's
send the thing to his woman in the bed, at the same bed as my man. Bro, the same morning, you know, because I upload my thing rapid.
okay.
You could leave the dance, bro, and by the time you got home, my thing is already up. You watching the dance on your way home, because man's like, yo, Blaxx, you go to the dance with your laptop. I says, nah. But by the time I'm on my way home, I'm doing what I'm doing. So the best clip that I know I don't need to re-edit, that's the clip I'm going to try and shut up at first. Because people waiting to watch these videos. You know what I mean? And that's the effect that I've got on the videos, you know what I mean? Trying to upload as quick as possible because then it makes it seem alive. And then people can feel like there was a part of rather than waiting for the next 2-3 days to, you know what I mean, then the momentum's gone out of it. You know what I mean? Someone know there's a funeral on today, they're looking for it. Next couple hours it's on Must TV. You know what I mean? Man. So
it's a good service what you built up in there, man. It's for real. Yeah, man.
Can you tell us about what's your experience of living in living in Moss Side?
Brother, get that phone from her, please, and bring it to me so I'll open it. Yeah, sorry. So my experience of living in Moss Side, bro, Moss Side is like home, you know what I mean, to me, because I don't matter where I'm at, bro. I have to come Moss Side, bro. And to me, it's like for the past 20 odd years, it's like every single day I'm in Moss Side. I can't remember, apart from when I went to Jamaica, you know what I mean, And I'll say this to you, bro, and it's going to sound sick, I went to Jamaica for 7 days, bro.
And you miss.
And the second day, bro, I wanted to come back.
Is it? Okay.
People like, yo, how? You get me? Yeah, the second day, I wanted to come back, bro. You get me? Because my kids was crying for me, everything, And I was like, oh, how do I you know what I mean? I don't know how to sort, you know what I mean, make them stop crying. Even on the day I was coming back. And I said to my daughter, oh, daddy's coming back today. He was still crying. You know what I mean? So it's mad, innit? And so like I said, Moss Side to me is like a home.
You find it a peaceful place to live, and
it is, because
with all what's going on and all that, you know, all the stuff and that over the years, we've got, you just still find, you know.
Yeah, because to me, it's still nothing comparing to Jamaica, bro. You know what I mean?
What's the crime rate like of Jamaica compared to Moss Side? Jamaica a lot worse.
Nowhere near, bro. You know what I mean? Nowhere near. So check out this sick is. I can jump on my bike. I can ride from Quinny Crescent, Wally Range, Hume, Stretford, Longside, the whole 9 yards, bro. I can ride to Cheating Mill. I'm not saying you're not gonna have the one or two idiots who are probably gonna look at me different. The only place I wouldn't involve in that is probably Salford. You know?
Stockport and
Stockport, I'd go anywhere, bro. I feel like free. Now, for example, in Jamaica, the end of my street where I lived before I come here, the street split in two. And I can't go on the other side.
So it's next level, innit? So it's nothing that you're not seeing before, what you're not used to.
So for you to get one side to Jamaica, like if you want to go like a different, like it's going to be a problem. You're going to buck up and look.
No. I don't think it's a problem. I think it's just more of a consciousness, as in now I'm living a total different life, as in, because don't get me wrong, I was never a bad man in yard, you know. I'm a person who defend myself. It's
You're not a trouble causer.
No, I'm not. I'm never a trouble causer. You know what I mean? I got friends who was in way deep. You know what I mean? They're dead now anyway. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm trying to say is like.
To be honest, most people are way deep in anything, anywhere with dead now.
So
life,
and that's how it is, innit? So so how I look at it is like this. So how I look at it is like this now. I just said the life I'm living there now, it gives me opportunity. You know what I mean? To raise my kids right. You know what I mean? To let them see, to set examples, you know what I mean? And to be an example even for younger kids in the community, you know what I mean? Because I hope that young youths can see me, because I'm someone you'd look at and associate with the street. By just appearance-wise, you know what I'm saying to you, because if you look at me, you wouldn't think I'm a businessman.
You just look like a man of the street.
This is what I'm saying.
The way you dress, the way you talk.
This is the way I roll. This is just me, because this is just me. I feel comfortably in my skin, and I don't act like, I run a business here, I got this and I got that. I'm a snub. I don't pre like that. You know what I mean? All the youths, my man can see me riding my bike through the park anytime. You know what I mean? And that's how I am, because the more down to earth you stay, is the better it is for you. You know what I mean? The more humble, because why you gonna try and hype on the next brother for what? You know what I mean?
We're all in the same boat.
We're all in the same boat.
We're all in the same struggle, man. It's true, man. It's good for them to see that. You can come from Jamaica and start up multiple businesses and just and to do this just with your phone. You know, they can also do that themselves. You know what I mean?
They can do, bro. Everything is possible. You know.
Like you know, I know on a personal thing. Like obviously, like we've had a few deaths in it, the young kids and that. How do you feel like when you've got to go and like film that and like, you know, we've just even someone that you know that probably passed away?
To be honest, mate, it's sad, bro, because you know, with the youths, especially with them,
you can't really want to name.
I know what you're saying, but I was saying especially with the last little young youth that passed, and you know what I mean, because when you know them personally, you know what I mean, my man come in my shop all the time, he's a manageable kid, you know what I mean, and you see these youths as your youths, because like I said, you see yourself in these youths, you know what I mean, because you was once their age, you know what I mean, just
especially when they got manners and that, innit?
Especially when they got manners, bro, because like I said to man, I've always been a certain type of youth, but I'm just one of them person who, I'm a no-nonsense person, but at the same time, our next person will tell you, Blaxx is a dangerous guy, you get me? Because I can be a flipper, you know what I mean? Because that's just me, because I show you so much respect, I don't expect to get no disrespect of you. So once I get that, I sense that, then I'm a total different person, because I seen that with my dad back home. He's always a respectable person, but then people disrespect him, and he take it and he says, leave them to time, Damien, leave them. But I always say to him, I'm like you. I've got all the personalities, all of that. But I said I'm different in the sense, as in I don't able. But then go back to saying about the kids and that, I just feel like it's very sad when we see like these youths, like, you know what I mean, especially like I said, when we know them, and with the nonsense, with the knife crime, whatever it is, you get me, getting shot, and the past stuff, because you feel like you want to show them right, but then it's not your role to play, because for me, I blame a lot on some of the parents, not every one of them. Because as someone who don't born in this country, I come in and I observe a lot of things. And one thing I could say is, like, for example, if the kids get about in a certain manner, as in like dressing up in black balaclavas and all that, then he's looking for trouble. You know what I mean?
We're just discussing.
This is what I'm saying. So for example, if this kid was walking down the street and he was in a white t-shirt, blue jeans,
glasses,
not even his glasses, whatever. If he wear glasses, he wear glasses, but just a normal, you know what I mean? His trainers, whatever, and he was walking down the street and the police pass and seeing him, the police probably wouldn't look twice. You know what I mean? If man on the road who's real rolling, pass and seeing this kid, he probably wouldn't look twice. But then if a man on the road that's really doing things and he looked around and he said, yo, wait, who is that kid? He's gonna look, who is that? And he's gonna look twice, and he's gonna roll around and he's gonna check him out.
But Blaxx, though, what about this though? But what about that peer pressure of them kids who's all the mates are dressing like that, and that's just the way it is.
Since COVID times, sorry bro, like since COVID times, it's like, people can wear masks now. Do you get what I mean? They make these masks as well in the shops.
We talked about this. It's the exception. It's that exceptional kid that comes out and says, "I'm not going to follow the crowd. I'm going to do it different." It's an exceptional kid.
It does, but you see, that's the thing, innit? Because for me, I can't understand. Obviously, everyone can't be a leader. But for me, like I said, I can't understand a kid who wants to, because I told my kids these things, you know what I mean? And the girls, I just got all girls, bro. 5 daughters, and I tell them, you know what I mean?
On your hands
my one of my daughter, she goes Trinity, and she was she was in a situation where a friend said something, No, our next girl said something to her friend, and she went and defended the friend. And I said, that's nonsense. Because would your friend defend you? You know what I mean? You can't get yourself in all these situations. So it's like your friend is telling you what to do. You don't follow people, you be a leader. You know what I'm saying to you? So this is what I'm trying to say. So I said that to say this, as in these kids now, I don't accept all these things because excuses because I see, like I said, you have to look and value life more, and the parents need to be more aware and alert of what's going on in their kid's life. Because if I got my son, bro, and I see my son reach 13, 14, because this is the age that you start seeing them in Nitro, 12, 13, they start acting different. You know what I mean?
School,
and then 2s you start seeing them coming home. So my question is, who is buying them that black trainers? Who is buying them that black hoodie suit? Who's buying them all these things? And when they leave out the house, whose house are they leaving out? You know what I mean?
Can I just say on that? I think you're right. I think the parents have got to step up and take more responsibility. There is going to be exceptions where the parents themselves' lives ain't even in order. The parents themselves might be struggling with mental health or whatever. But in general, the parents do need to step up, take more proactive.
But you know the bit what I don't like, Gav, is this, for example, like a man like yourself who know the street, you're from the street. So if you've got a son now,
notice the signs.
You have to notice the sign. So if you're ending up now dressing your son or allowing him to dress in a certain way and coming out on the street when you know,
when I know what
how this is what they use. But what I find out, because a lot of people are comfortable with this because they see themselves in these youths.
So some parents want the kids to live their life.
That's exactly my point, Gav. You get me?
Because they didn't quite make it. They want the kids to be the bad man.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. There's no result in being a bad man
at all.
You know what I mean? There's only two ways for a bad man: prison or dead.
For real.
There isn't a third way out. You know what I mean? The lucky ones are two. You know what I mean? We'll get out. You know what I mean? And at the same time, we still have to be aware of certain things, what goes on around you.
Every guy I've met in my life, yourselves will be the same. Who was being I seen as a true bad man, who didn't care. The gone, man. The gone. Because they didn't care.
The thing is, bro, every time you tell yourself that you're the baddest, there's a next man that's badder than you. Because you know that that's got no fear. You know what I mean? He's telling himself, you know what? You're there, you're sure of him, you know. It's just like two football team playing, bro. Man United and say, Scunthorpe. And a man's like, oh, United's got this, 5-0. So they sure us Scunthorpe, but Scunthorpe gone out there. We're not backing down from United. They call it underdogs, bro. You know what I mean? And they gone out there and they give United 2-0, easy. And you're thinking like, right, where did that come from? Because you so sure of this person, and that's how a lot of man died. Because a lot of man says, oh,
underestimate, innit?
They underestimate a man. Oh,
but then as well, it's like a man as well. If a man could be scared for his life and he's backed in a corner, and
there's that as well.
But whichever it is, what it turns him into a killer, and now he's the bad man because he took that big man strike. Now everyone is scared of this man now because they're saying, because if he ended up messing with my man,
rolls around and rolls around to the next person,
to the next person, bro.
Till he's dead, or the police take him off the street. Then someone else pops up.
The way I look at it, Gav, is like this. Like I said, parents need to start stepping up more. You know what I mean? Especially in this community where we're seeing. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was at the last youth that passed off, and I was at his wake, his candlelight thing, and I was there, and I see like 50 youths just in the same, doing all this, and I'm like, yo, what's this about? Because be honest, there's no gangs about now, is there? You know what I mean? There's youths who wanna be. You know what I mean? But in youth man time, there was gang times, bro. You know what I mean? There was structured gang. You know, these youths now, I know gang. These youths are just crowded in crowds and just following. You know what I mean? And trying to be in trend. A youth come in my shop 1 second. He said to me, I seen him. He's got his balaclava on. Says, yo, you rolling? He's like, nah. So I said, why you got the ball on? My man's like, oh, it's the trend, bro. It's the trend. I says, bro, that's one of the dumbest things I've heard, bro. What you talking about is the trend, bro. I says, you're a good youth. Don't be wearing that balaclava thing. You don't need to. You know what I mean?
It's the trend. It's the trend.
But
all of this,
go on.
Do you believe? But then you say this, but then it says that it takes a community to raise a child, innit? Like one time, if you done something wrong down the street in Jamaica, your mum would know about it, innit? Or your people them would tell you this and that. But then obviously times have changed. You can't tell the kids them not on these days.
You know the mad thing, So well, obviously, like I said, I wasn't born there, innit? I just come here when I was 19, and I'm now 42. So do the maths, innit? I've been here like 23 years, So check it. I was saying on the next podcast thing where I was chatting to a man, and I says, yo, these youths about the same thing, and the crime in the community. Someone messaged me and says, Blaxx, careful what you're saying. You need to get your figure, make sure your figures are right, because you can't be saying. I'm like,
what do you mean?
I didn't answer, but I'm saying to myself, who is this? Because this is the problem we have in the community. You know what I mean? People like that sitting back, not accepting reality. You know what I mean? And talking about you need to get facts right. The facts is my vision. I can see. You know what I mean? I've been here long enough to see
You've got your own views, though, innit? Do you get what I mean?
But for them to tell me that obviously, my statistics isn't right, because where do I get my statistics from? No, the statistics that they are going off is the national one from, you know what I mean, which don't even include Mossad. You know what I mean? Yeah, because things happen around there. You don't air it on the news. You don't see it on the news. You know what I mean? Yeah, we make our own news around there. You know what I mean? Yeah. One time gone, like I said to man, I was going in town for jobs, and they said, "Oh, what's your postcode?" And your address, basically. You put your address down. But I'm sat there now, like 10 man there, innit? Man's gone in half an hour. I go in, bro. It take me 2-3 minutes, bro. I'm out. And I used to think, how come?
Because of the address.
But I didn't know that. You know what I mean? It's only later on I'm realizing that it was my address, bro. You know what I'm saying to you, It's later on I start realizing, like, But like I used to say, like, how come them man in there so long? And then as soon as I gone in, man just asked me, where I'm from, bam, 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 this and that. And he's like, I will get in touch with you, mate. We'll give you a call. You know what I mean? And I never thought of it, bro. You know what I mean? But then later on I started realizing. So this is why now they're jigging around the postcode, trying to get everything changes. You know what I mean? Because like I said, Usman was born in the most, you know the thing, Bus Depot is now M16. You know what I mean? How does Bus Depot Wally range? You know what I'm saying?
Even like the way that you even rush home, like where I used to live now, it's like it's Moss side now. You know where A&D is the food shop. That used to be rush home, like the YouTube road, the classing it as Moss side now.
They even tearing names down, aren't they? Tearing names, race the street.
Trying to mix up the thing. What they're trying to do is move out and forget a whole generation. So this is where
at the same time it feels to me like when people are having, like, the kids want to move close to the family, they can't because the price of rent and all that are pricing them out, and they're bringing in a lot more students who can afford it and whatnot.
So what it is from my vision is like they are trying to connect town to Mossad. So basically, if you notice now, the average house in Mossad now is like 280. It is, bro. The average house, I'm talking, for the average house is 280 in Mossad. You know what I mean? So you're talking all them new houses in Mossad at the Bus Depot, those are like 320, 340. Bro. You know what I mean? Now those are just
they're trying to but then it's just like a thing where they're trying to price the
locals.
So most of the people them from in the mosque, what they do, they move them out to like places like Blakely, places like Mustard, run-down areas, So these are the places where they move out the people them to, and then they're starting moving in new people who don't know the culture. So this is what I'm going to explain to you now about my channel. Now, I've got to be aware there is a entity out there who don't want so-called Mossad to have a voice. You man have to know that. You understand what I'm saying to you? There's people out there who don't want this Mossad to have a voice, because me doing this channel is like I'm giving Mossad a voice. I'm making it live on. They want Mossad to be dead.
Why do you think? Do you think people have kind of targeted you? Can you see, like?
No, I wouldn't say that, but I'm aware of it. I wouldn't say that, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm like I said, you know how the system works. You know what I mean? They work in silence. You know what I mean? They will try and get you out in different ways. They don't even need to. Not like they're gonna send a next man up and say, "Yo, Blaxx, where you dealing?" Wait. None of that. They're not gonna do that. The system's gonna come in decoy way. You know what I mean? Try to find different things.
So what even like? So what about even through like? All right, then what about like through like even just running your stuff through YouTube? Is it easy or you come up against obstacles?
Nah, don't come up against no obstacles, because at the end of the day, it's freedom of speech, innit, bro? The rules are the rules. The law, it goes for everyone. But what I'm saying is, because I'm just representing a specific area, and this area, as we know, remember, years ago, people used to own pier houses around there. Even remember where Reno is and all them Blaxx shops and all that. That was all black owned. And those places have been broke down. People been given notices that these buildings are not fit for purpose. And then they've been bought out. So because they want the area for themselves, bro.
And then a property developer comes in, buys up the place,
someone in the land,
and then this is what I'm saying to you.
They'll give you a price that you think fair for it, and then they'll make pure money on top of that.
Or they'll do what you said. They'll say these ain't fit for living no more. They'll start moving people out, and then a property developer comes.
It's never a fair price because what they give you, they give you no option. Because if they tell you that, listen, this is it, and the building is not in it's not qualified or fit for purpose, they're gonna start finding you for this building, bro. You know what I mean? It's a system. And if they start sending you fines, the best thing you're gonna do is just sell. You know what I mean? So whatever price, because you're gonna see yourself as losing money. And it's derelict now. Are they classed this as derelict? So you know what I mean? So what is it gonna be to you? You know what I mean? Yeah. So you're gonna come and you're gonna jump to that first price, and you're gonna like, you know what? Yeah, man, just give me that 150, me take it. You get me, yeah? So there's loads of craft in the thing, bro, you know what I mean,
Yeah, see, that's never going to change, though, until we start getting, like, people from the local community who start being, like, you start buying and be having enough money to buy the houses themselves, or we start getting black leaders in the council.
There won't be none of that though, Gav, because at the end of the day we've already passed that phase and it's not gonna go back. You know what I mean? A lot of it's already been sold out.
We don't know our own community right now.
But this is what I'm saying to you is, there isn't not even that community around there no more, bro.
I've heard a lot of people say that lately.
There isn't, bro, because most people has moved out. Like I'm saying to you, it's just from social media and keeping connections and stuff like that. And people,
you used to know your neighbours. You used to know, you used to know everything. You get me? Now you don't really know. People just go in and keep the thing, and the neighbours that are around there, they just go in and keep the doors closed. And then, integration as well. Really.
There's an Irish lady that lives on Rosebery Street for years. I know her since I was going Sassa's house on Rosebery Street. And she used to always, she's like, I pass her and she's like, I can't take what they do to these bloody Jamaican drugs because they ship them all out. And it used to be a nice place because you could go outside the house, you could play music, no neighbor's got an issue with you. Now if you turn your music on, bro, the council's at your house the next day. You know what I mean? So all these things, because it was a culture. You know what I mean?
You didn't get that back in the day.
You didn't get that back in the day. You know what I mean?
Like the bailiffs, you see the bailiffs back in the day would look
coming more side, bro. You know?
They didn't see no bailiffs. Now the brave coming round, man. Get me? Hounding people. You get me?
Bro.
Man, he would have been getting gunshots back in the day, but now it's different.
It's a lot of things are different, bro. And like I said, innit, we are not big enough to got a voice. And the thing is, bro, look in our community, bro. Look, where are our leaders? You can't name one, bro. You know what I mean? Exactly, man was there before me, and you can't name one leader, bro. You know what I mean?
One of no substantial.
Not one.
The leaders that we had, even though it weren't with the leaders that we grew up with and the people that seen we were strength, even though it might have been not in the right way, but them people, the older ones that we were around, they showed us the strength of how to be a man. Because even sometimes, like, I grew up with my grandparents, you know what I mean? But my granddad was my grand's the one that's got the temper, you get me? You know what I'm saying? But with my granddad, so it's like, you see different things in it, but like, I don't want to keep you up, Blaxx, but like, for the final thing, like, where do you see yourself in the future and what's your vision for the future and, family?
To be honest, bro, for me, there's a lot of things I want to see, as in, like, for example, for the channel, I would like to see the channel become a place where people feel like they can come and, for example, like someone was saying to me last night, I was at a wake, they was like, Blaxx, you need to start advertising, the funerals and the wakes and stuff like that on the channel. But I'm saying to her, like, listen, I've been doing it long enough now for people to start approaching me, rather than me going to people and approaching them. So what I would like to see people do is using the platform more to get to the community. You know what I mean?
To go through you and say, this is happening.
Because at the end of the day, not everything is about money for me, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like I said, sometimes it's discouraging. I'll do something, for example, the average funeral to Flimnever is £800 for the average funeral, and that's just for 2 hours at the church and 45 minutes to an hour at the cemetery. Now for me, I will film the night, I will film the wake, I'll film the church, I'll film the cemetery, and I'll film the afterbit at Westwood Street for free. And most of the times I don't even get a thank you, bro. You know what I mean? I swear down, you know what I mean?
People don't really think that.
People, you know what I mean? Because what people think now, they're thinking, he's making money. Now, people don't seem to try and learn and know the rules of YouTube. So all those events that I'm filming, they've got music in them, which is copyrights. Copyrights, I can't monetize copyright stuff. You can't get paid from it. You know what I mean? If I was doing interviews like this, podcast, and I'm getting views, then obviously I'd be getting paid. But for all those events,
then it takes time, bro.
It does take time.
You get so much things on YouTube and then back before you get monetized.
No, I know what you're saying.
No, I want people to know that, because people think that we're doing documentaries and
you're making money.
We're making money. I ain't made no money.
Bro, they don't.
Money, and that's not my main aim. My main is the longevity of
this. Is
it, here
bro.
And now.
People have been talking, bro, that how I'm making money, I'm doing this, and I'm like, how dunce these people
and
can be.
You know what? Even if you were though, man, people need to support people in the area making
bro,
money.
Listen what I'm saying to you now, For me, now, which shopkeeper do you know, who would sacrifice his time, when I could be at my shop? Now, for me to be at any event, I got to pay someone to be at my shop, bro. I have to pay staff to be there, bro. I'm losing. I'm driving a car, bro. I've got to get from A to B. It's petrol, bro. You know what I mean? Plus my time. You know
maybe it's communication. Maybe just people don't know, and you had a voice to say your side of things.
I think this, Gav. Some people don't. Some people watch the video, bro. They don't even press a like on it, bro. The like is free. Some people watch the video, they don't even subscribe, bro. Subscription is free, bro.
Why is it? What is it though?
Bro, it's a mind thing, bro. I speak to people, bro, who tell me straight, though. Because, like I said to you, some people, I don't know what it is. They don't want to see you feel like you success or
do something better. That's bad,
bro.
mind.
It is, bro. You get me? I'm not gonna say everyone's like that, because some of the older folks, bro, you know what I mean? They're just in their old ways, innit? Like they don't really know how to subscribe.
But you're not gonna get your support from the community, though.
Yeah.
But then you do so for the community, but you're not gonna get your support from the community.
This is what I'm saying to you. So I get my more support out of the community, bro. You know what I mean? It's like now I've been filming these dances now, but I do the dances to stay relevant. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you can't just be filming every now and then. You need to keep the thing going to keep the subscribers coming. So I'll go out and I film a dance or something. Same thing. Man them from the dance, they won't tell me thank you, but then you'll have someone from the dance who will hire next man from out of town to come and film, and then they pay them 5-6 tons to come and film, but I'm doing the same thing for free, and you don't even get a thank you. You know what I'm saying to you? So, but I'm not feeling no ill feelings. What I have to do now is start channeling my my time more, because like I said, if I come out here thing last year or a year before, 2 years, and I film it and I see you don't really show me no appreciation, I'm not gonna bother to come, because I don't need to. You know what I'm saying to you? Yes, I might be getting a couple of views out of it or whatever, but views don't pay me. You know what I'm saying to you? I would feel more appreciated if a man says thank you, Blaxx, respect for that. You know what I mean? And feel well appreciated. You know what I mean? But those things make you feel unappreciated, and that don't bring the feelings too good. You know what I mean? But not saying that I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing, because
you gotta do what you do.
But it does weigh on you though.
You know when I get my reward, never when I see them elderlies, bro, and them elderlies say Blaxx, thank you, you know. Me couldn't do that funeral there, but if I never for most TV, I couldn't see, you know what I mean? Those things give me my reward, because that's the reason why I do it. Because these people are the people who I want to help. You know what I mean? And they are the people who benefiting from it the most. You know what I mean? You got some people, like I said, at home, you know what I mean, they hail, they can't come out, whatever. They're on Must Side TV every day. I got youths that come to me and they go like, yo, Blaxx, why my mother and father they not come off of Must Side TV, you know, as it bing something gone them style, and those things make me feel good. You know what I mean? And what makes me feel better is the fact that, like I said, as someone who was born in the community, can be able to come and give the community a voice back in somewhat way. Because it was always there for someone to do, but no one never done it.
No one never done it, innit?
So for me to come and do it, you know what I mean? It's like and I had a channel before that, and the channel got fingered, and took off, and someone reported the channel for whatever reason, I don't know, but anyway, they took the channel,
Have you had anything like that with this channel?
No, this channel, like because I tried to make sure that everything I put up on this channel is above board. You know what I mean?
Do you ever like any? Because I know you got a ghost.
No, I'm good. I'm just keeping my eye on my daughter.
Do you ever like do you have like any like? Do you speak to anyone over YouTube, or is it just through Do you have like a connection?
No. There isn't. Yeah. It's just
no one direct from YouTube.
No one direct from YouTube. Right, it's just uploading, innit? Yeah. But like I said, in our community, bro, what we need is supporting each other because every other community doing the same. Yeah. And what I want to see from my community from the future, bro. Yeah. Because I said my community because I live here longer than I live in yard. You get what I'm saying to you? Yeah. My kids are born here, and I'm living for my kids. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've been running a business, like I said, in the community for the past 10 going on 11 years. December will be 11 years. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm doing my services to the community. I do an event every year where I give away everything free, food, back to school, whatever it is. Yeah, it's free. You understand, to the community. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everything. You don't come there. You don't spend a penny. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kids come. They get the books, slushes, bunks, everything free, bro. You know what I mean? People come eat, drink. They go away with groceries or give free groceries. All of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, for free.
Well, so when's this coming up, man? Let us know.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So hopefully, I'm saying as the year goes on, I want to try and make it bigger and bigger. But like I said, for me, what I want to see in our community is more leaders. You know what I mean? Yeah, men and women, because you know you've got a Rigmabel. She's like a local councillor for Russia, you know what I mean? Yeah, but we need people for like more side, you know what I mean? There's this lady that came in the other day called Terza. She's from the Green Party. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, yeah. But we want to see.
She's Labour. She's gone Green Party now.
She's gone Green Party. Okay. But this is what I'm saying. So we need to start. Yes, P. Yeah. So we need to start seeing more people now from the community start getting involved, and trying and launch out, you know what I mean? Because we can't change nothing if we haven't got.
What could other people do?
We have to get people in the right position, the right places for we to make any changes.
I totally agree.
Because at the end of the day, bro, we can't change things from the bottom, bro. We will never do. You know what I mean? Until we got people in a certain positions, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because if you look at the whole thing, bro, in any other culture, when you've got people who you can go to, for example, in the Asian community, if one's got a problem, you could go to the imam or go to whoever you're going to. Now in the black community around there in Moss side, though, if you've got an issue, you got no one to go to. You don't even got someone to help you to fill a document out.
We just said that. See,
but you used to have that back in the day. We used to do the passport thing, innit? When I used to go with my grandma, we was younger, innit?
There's something ingrained in the black community here what does need to go, man, where it's like you need to be glad to see other people go through, man.
It's not even just in our community, it's just a black thing.
It is, but you know what though?
I mean in the black community.
But we have to fix home before we can even talk to anyone else out there. And what I said, if we see other cultures are achieving it, why can't we achieve it? So this is what I'm saying to you. So I don't see it as impossible, or I don't see it. It's the people who so-called at the top are the so-called leaders, who are not doing what they supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? And when it comes to money,
position of power, money's getting
because the money is, and this is the next issue. When money comes in, people are starting pocketing money, and programs that even supposed to be going for the youths are not getting properly. You know what I mean? But they get the funding for these. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like Marcus Garvey tell you get me? Yeah. You can be a leader. You don't have to get funding to be able to do things in your community. You should be able to do you get me, off your back. You should be able to. There's enough organization in the community for you to be able to go around and says, listen, let's get this and that together and get these people and let's get on board. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the Asian community, like I said, we've got to use them as examples because at the end of the day, we see their structure working. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm not saying that anyone is better than anyone, but I'm talking about structure. If we can see that their structure working for them and they're achieving stuff from it, you know what I mean? When it comes to businesses in the black community, when we look, the black child won't want to go to his or her dad business to help out to do these things because they look down on it. They're thinking that, but I'll tell you this, Mr. Khan down there, his son is a doctor, and the next one is a whatever he does, and these people are in Mr. Khan's shop every day helping their dad. You know what I mean? Yeah, I speak to his son, so I know. You know what I'm saying to you? And he's just an example. But if you go through most of that's what happened. A person will have a doctorate and he's still selling in his dad's shop.
Right,
you know what I mean? Yeah,
it's a family business, isn't it?
Sometimes
this is what I'm
that's
saying
down
to
to
you.
the family unit as a whole.
Yeah, but where is our family unit, bro? Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, we should have it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some people, what they do, yeah, they depend on the system, especially the mums. Yeah, they make it bad because they will rather to depend on the DSS. Yeah, and then they kick the dad out of the house. Yeah, and then the kid is growing up without no dad in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And these are big issues because if the dad is not in the house to show certain role, the kid is going off the rail.
Yeah.
And these are the issues. And then when the child start getting to a certain age, the dad can't.
That's when the mom wants to get him involved.
I know, but he can't speak to them now. You know what I mean? Because now it's getting out of hand. You know what I mean? This kid starts smelling his harm. You know what I mean? Yeah. Telling himself he's a man. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then he's starting doing silly things. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we have to be the leaders. Yeah. We've got to set standards for the child, for the kids them to follow. And until we start coming together and doing that, and like I said, we need people at the top, in the community to do that. Even though we haven't got that community, but at the end of the day, we've got to build that community from somewhere. You know what I mean? We need MPs, we need lawyers, we need accountants,
from the community.
We need doctors, we
when
need
you get there, don't leave, stay here.
Stay here. We need these people.
Don't forget where you're coming at.
But you know, don't forget where you come from.
If we don't have these people, bro, in the right places, bro, we'll never be able to change these things, brother. You get me? And until we've got these places, like I said, if you look at any other culture, they've got these people in places who they can go to. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I've got my little accounting to do and I got to go to the next person to do it and I can't go to a next man and say, yo, my brother, this is how it is. He's not gonna show me the inside out, and not everyone else is gonna show me the inside out. You know what I mean? Because they know things what they will share with certain people, but they won't share it, you know what I mean? But if you've got your people, you're gonna do it. Everyone does it. It's not a racist thing, it's just how it works. And we can't expect someone else to put us on. But sometimes you find out that the next culture put us on more than our own people. It's facts.
You know what? It's us now. It's our generation now who's got to do something about these youngsters. So it's down, like I say, it's down to us now to do what we can do in it. And I just say, just keep doing what you're doing because you're doing a good thing, and hopefully people from the community might start understanding and start supporting you a bit more and communicate with you a bit more over certain things.
I think, like I said, for my thing, where I want to see is parents taking more accountability for their child and their child's behavior. Because it starts at home. You can't be, you know what I mean? These little girls coming outside in them little battery ride and all that. Who's buying that? You know what I mean? The parents buy the clothes for these kids. You know what I mean? It's sick, bro. You get me? When I see it, I get upset. You know what I mean?
That's a whole new conversation about the dynamics of households. Mums, women going on at the men too much, men cheating on the women. The dust dynamics is
that's where the problems start, because more people will say, "Oh you're not a good example because you got 4 baby mothers." But I can tell you this: I'm with my kids all the time. All my kids are together all the time. You know what I mean? I got 3 of them at the house now. I just bring the baby with me because obviously she's the baby. You know what I mean? You get me? Because this is how I look at it. But nice talking never.
We've got other conversations.
We're running a bit late today. So
no worries, man. Man. Anytime, man.
Nice one for that.
Nice talking to you, man. Man. Anytime, brother. Respect.
Hopefully, when everything gets to running proper, we'll get you back on.
Man. Anytime, man. Though,
What was you running out there?
That's it, bro.